Qué bien, qué pasa, saludos a todos mis grandiosos del mundo. Es tu hombre, King Nabi the Great. Primero, la canción fue escrita por José Manuel Fernández Espinosa. Esta versión es por el muy grandioso, muy legendario cantante, el Sol de México, ya sabes, Luis Miguel. Entonces, una otra versión por los cantantes de Xcaret. Sin más preámbulos, walk with me, vamos. Cascades.
Como una mirada hecha en Sonora, vestida con el mar de Cozumel, con el color del sol por todo el cuerpo, así se lleva México en la piel, como el buen tequila de esta tierra, o como un amigo en Yucatán. Aguas calientes deshilados, o lana tejida en Teotitlán.
Así se siente México, así se siente México, así como unos labios por la piel. Así te envuelve México, así te sabe México, así se lleva México en la piel.
Ver la sierra de Chihuahua, o la artesanía en San Miguel, remontar el cerro de la Silla, así se lleva México en la piel, como acompañarse con mariachi para hacer llorar a esa canción. En el sur se toca con marimba y en el norte con acordeón.
Así se siente México, así se siente México, así como unos labios por la piel. Así te envuelve México, así te sabe México, así se lleva México en la piel.
Como un buen zarape de Saltillo, como bienvenida en Veracruz, la emoción de un beso frente a frente, así se lleva México en la piel, como contemplar el mar Caribe, descubrir un bello amanecer, la fresca brisa de Morelia, la luna acariciando a una mujer.
Así se siente México, así se siente México, así como unos labios por la piel. Así te envuelve México, así te sabe México, así se llama México en la piel.
El Sol de México, Luis Miguel, es legendario. Su voz es muy hermosa, muy maravilloso. No palabras, necesito no palabras sobre Luis Miguel. Es un de mejor del mundo. Me encanta mucho este video. mira a tu país, a México, tan bellísima, tan linda. Look at how beautiful the country is. The food looks so good. It made my mouth water while I was watching the video. Just all the different, all the different architecture, the pueblos mágico, the magical towns, the mountain ranges, the forest, the beaches, the wildlife. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to visit. A beautiful song too. I love the tune. I love the sound of the music behind it, and of course, I love the sound of Luis Miguel's voice. That goes without saying. And when you look at, how beautiful the country is, recently, it just shows how proud you should be. How proud you should be to be Mexican, and recently, just a few days ago or yesterday or something like that, Trump said he's militarizing the border between United States and Mexico, which is interesting because they say that illegal immigration rates are at the lowest in the last 47 years, so it doesn't even seem like there should be a reason. But he's looking at prototypes for walls. While Trump is building walls, we need to build bridges. And really, this is a time when I see something like this is a time when, if you're a Mexican in Mexico, if you're a Mexican or especially if you're a Mexican in America, this is a time where it may sound weird coming from an American's mouth, but this is a time where I feel like you should represent Mexico and be proud to be Mexican more than ever, and represent it more than ever. More than ever. For example, I'm not in support of the Black Lives Matter movement because I believe it's weak, and I believe it's like begging the American government and the American police force and American people to acknowledge us as black people and to acknowledge that we matter. However, I feel like if we know that we matter, we don't need to ask anyone else for their acknowledgement. We don't need to ask anyone else for something that's all right, from birth. And that's the same way that I feel about Mexicans and about Latinos in general, is that you should be proud. Regardless of what Trump does, regardless of what the American government does, be proud and let him know that you don't need him. You don't need America. You make America better. You make America. Immigrants in general are what have built the United States of America. Are the backbone of the United States of America. Bring variety and bring real culture and essence to the United States of America, which really has no real strong culture at its core, besides what immigrants and people who were brought to this country and people who were in this country and their land was taken, have created. So please, I know I'm American, so coming from me, I don't know how much it means to you, but please be proudly Mexican and yell it out loud and let everyone know, let Americans, any Americans who are siding with Trump or siding with whatever, let them know that you are proudly Mexican. You've put your hands in the dirt. You're a culture that's so deep in arts, so deep in strong men and women and warriors, the Aztec culture, the Olmecs, so a fighting culture, a culture with a lot of pride and a lot of fight in it. Let them know that, nothing, no political, whatever, nothing will stop you from having the freedom that's your right, that you've had as a right, from birth. There's nothing that you need to ask or you need to beg of anybody to give you that you already deserve and already were given by God, by the universe, when you were born into this world. And all right, we have another version. Sorry for the diversion, but we have another version by Los Cantantes de Xcaret. Without further ado, sin más preámbulos, walk with, vamos. Los Cantores. I've been to Xcaret. It's great. It's an amazing experience.
Hecha en Sonora, vestida con el mar de Cozumel, con el color del sol por todo el cuerpo. Así se lleva México en la piel, como el buen tequila hecho en Arandas, o toda la miel de Yucatán. Y en aguas calientes deshiladas, o lana tejida en Teotitlán. Así se siente México, así se siente México, así como unos labios por la piel. Así te envuelve México, así te sabe México, así se lleva México en la piel. La sierra de Chihuahua o la artesanía en San Miguel, como ver de arriba la quebrada, así se lleva México en la piel. Como hablar Tarasco, zapoteco, o decir vas hacia Chiltzin-Sunzán, Matanchen, Janitzio y Lambitieco, Xcaret, Tlapax, Tenochtitlán. Así se siente México, así se siente México, así como unos labios por la piel. Así te envuelve México, así te sabe México, así se lleva México en la piel. Como un buen zarape de Saltillo, como bienvenida en Veracruz, con la emoción de un beso frente a frente, así se lleva México en la piel. Como descubrir el chocolate, o acompañar el humo con café, comer nopal, frijoles y aguacate, y que no sepa ser una mujer. Así se siente México, así se siente México, así como unos labios por la piel. Así te envuelve México, así te sabe México, así se lleva México en la piel. Así se lleva México en la piel. Así se lleva México en la piel. México.
Primero, saludos a todos para tus recomendaciones. Esta de esta la canción. Y saludos a Johanna, a Zenith en Instagram para tus recomendaciones de la versión de Los Cantores de Xcaret. Muchas gracias. Me gusta both. I like both versions. First I'll talk about the Los Cantores de Xcaret. I like that version. I like the version the El Coro, porque they had all of them kind of harmonized. There were multiple singers and they had all of them kind of harmonized together to do the chorus. I also like that each one of them sang different parts of the song as well. I like that a lot. However, I mean, it's hard to say, and I think I do remember hearing them sing this when I went to Xcaret too. It's hard to say. I have to say that I like Luis Miguel version maybe better, just because of Luis Miguel's voice is just, I mean, he's El Sol de Mexico. His voice, just has that spirit and that soul. Every time I hear it, it gives me goosebumps, it gives me goosebumps, pone de piel en la piel de gallina, me pone en la piel de gallina, so it gives me goosebumps. And I just, I appreciate Luis Miguel so much. He's one of the best singers overall in the world, and I have to go with his version. But let me know, dime en los comentarios, si te gusta la versión de Luis Miguel o la versión de Los Cantores de Xcaret mejores. Also, I'm sorry, I lost my thought. I still have the song playing. Yeah, the lyrics of the song, Las Letras, I love it because it gives, it talks about a lot of different areas and represents a lot of different parts of Mexico and the beauty of Mexico overall. And I love that. It's like an anthem of sorts in itself. So it's just a great song in general. I thoroughly enjoyed watching both versions. En los comentarios, dime sobre la canción, sobre Luis Miguel, sobre Los Cantores de Xcaret. And also in the comments, please tell me what you're most proud about. What makes you most proud to be Mexican? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're most proud about to be Mexican, or what makes you most, what gives you the most pride. What about your country gives you the most pride? Let me know in the comments. I love you all. Viva Mexico. Gusta, si te gusta, compártelo, suscribirte. Y si te gusta música, películas y entretenimiento, tanto como yo, es tu hombre, es tu carnalito, es tu chero, es tu compa, es tu amigo, es tu hermano, King Nabby the Great. Be great in life, and life will be great to you. Sé grandioso en la vida, y la vida será grandioso para ti. Creatividad, abundancia y prosperidad para todos. And now,
mafioso, mafioso, mafioso,